Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. Right? And you look at rookies coming in now versus decades past. Do they get more playing time right away nowadays, Tim?
I think it's fairly similar, BA, but I do think there's more scrutiny on these teams with these high picks, so they'll get an opportunity sooner rather than later. Back in the day, a lot of these guys stayed in school longer, so they may have been more NBA ready.
Now the starting group for the visitors.
Coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket.
And that begins what should be a terrific battle between these teams.
There's the triple. The shot misses. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And that's the right decision when you've got a smaller man on you.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. He knows they're in for a tough matchup against Trae Young. Coach told me Trae is an offensive savant, but we have to find a way to disrupt his game. We're going to throw some length at him, pick him up once he crosses half court, and pound him on every possession. Back to you, BA.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Walker covering.
Full team foul. Menard. First personal foul. First team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Clock at 6. Out to the right wing. Knocks down the long J. 5 points in the game.
They immediately found their offensive rhythm, hitting 3 straight shots to start the game.
All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team.
Can they get it? That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Yeah, it took a few trips. Now let's see if that can get them going.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Miles with a rebound.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. On the mark with the 15-footer.
The plan coming in is working. They're perfect 5 for 5 from the floor.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call a timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And you could argue Onyeka Okongwu is a little undersized at the center position, but it's hard to overlook his impact, Tim.
Well, that's because he contributes in so many areas. Blocks, steals, rebounds. He can make plays, you name it. And he keeps adding to his game year after year.
And as the leaderboard shows, these teams have really dominated the offensive glass so far this year.
One of the top second chance point clubs in the association. They really hit the offensive glass.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
To the middle. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They're firing on all cylinders, executing the game plan coming in.
No good on the three. Got all 6 shots to fall in the first. Jackson left side. Fades back. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Picked it out of midair. And there's the
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Here's Walker. No made baskets yet.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
At the line for 2, Walker.
And he makes a first. Both good from the line that time.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
Right wing. Pass to Miles. Elbow shot. And he hits the jumper for 2. Miles has got his second basket of the night.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Back to Walker. Inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Pass to Miles. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. First trip to the line for him here. And the first one at the line is good. So both teams making some changes here. Good on both. Gone only 2 of 6 from the field.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
A minute 50 left in the first. Down low. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul, second team foul. At the line for 2, number 23.
First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line. Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
We always talk about getting high percentage shots, and they are teaching a master class in that right now.
To the wing, right side. 1:19 left in the first quarter here. It's stolen. And here's the fast break. Pass to Nelson. Here's Harkless. Over to the wing.
I got your help.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Nelson. Drills it from deep. Nelson's got 5 now.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the inside. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Well, if you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
Here's Miles. He's got 6. Uses the glass on the layup. Give him 8 points now.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Up by 16. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. We welcome you back to second quarter action. One-sided so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
They've been active, they've been disruptive, but now the question is, can they maintain this level of intensity? Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Up and in on the layup.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
How about the motor of Tyrese Maxey, Tim? He just does not quit ever.
He's one of those guys who tracks the most miles run during games. Maxey probably wears out his shoes faster than anyone. Sharp turns, hard cuts. He's always on the move.
Pass to Walker. It's intercepted. And here's the fast break. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Here's Davies, uncovered. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. 9 points in the game.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, they have just found the better looks, and they are capitalizing.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call a timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Now now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. Taking a look at the visitors here. They're in 6th place, but still time to make a move in the standings. Behind 2 games. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. And there's the screen. Shot from the wing. He squares up and sinks it.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Walker covering. Oh, nice D from Walker. Lets it fly. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Going inside. Can't get it to fall. Gotten off to a perfect 4 for 4 start in the second. Baby's no good.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
To the paint. That one is off. Oh, nice D from Walker. Defended by Jackson. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. So far, Grant, we've seen some encouraging intangibles from VJ Edgecombe.
Yeah, you know, he reminds me of Victor Oladipo or even a Dwayne Wade physically. Just an explosive athlete. And I love the way he uses that strength and quickness at the defensive end of the floor.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. And he goes in for the dunk.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Timmy, look at some of the elite defenses over the years. What sets a great defense apart from the rest?
Well, 3 main things: personnel, scheme, and effort. But also BA, switchability in the modern game is a huge part, as well as communication.
We think about defense as one-on-one, mano-a-mano. It's so much more than that, though.
It's 5 guys on a string.
Back to Walker. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Shooting a legendary 79%. Their offense is just on a tear. Pass to Jackson. Walker covering. 4 on the clock. Puts it up. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Unable to get that one. Got 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Walker covering. And he banks in the layup. He's got 14.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for him.
Yeah, clearly his offensive output has been on a bit of a decline. Now, that could point to a lot of things, but mostly I think he's just putting his focus elsewhere on the floor, looking for other ways to help out his team.
Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Well, he saw the opportunity, and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Jalen Johnson, great in the two-man game, and he talked about how he operates off the pocket pass. He said, quote, "It's simple. You got to read before the catch. Point 5, quick decisions. Just how quarterbacks have progressions with receivers. I have progressions in the pocket, and I read those." Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Miles. We've got 1:55 left in the second. On the take. The three is up. Counted from distance.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Out to the right wing. To the right side. Stolen. It's picked off. Shot on the wing, and he nails the jumper. Miles has got 10.
And he's going to nail these if you give him the space. That's just soft D.
Well, if you're going to give him that shot, he will take it any time.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Into the lane. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Oh, swiped away. Stolen by Jackson. Banked it in off the glass.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's the three. He can't hit that. Time. So we conclude the first half. Up by 15. And appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
And swerving off topic for a moment, since this is the halftime show, I was just wondering, what was halftime like in the locker room back when you guys were playing?
I would never be checking my stats and figure out if I'm close to it.
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the visiting team. And that's a wrap on halftime.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Shooting 76%. You don't see this often. Pass to Miles. There's the three. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Can't cash it in from close range.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Pass to Walker. Defended by Jackson. And it's off from three-point range.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. To the middle. Walker covering. Just 5 to shoot. Nails the baby hook. Give him 8 points now.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Let's use this time to have a look at the team scoring leaders.
We knew the scoring talent on this team would be tremendous, but they may have even exceeded our own expectations.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Four on the clock. Takes the three. They get it again. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
Inside. And there's a 3-second violation. Monday and then on Wednesday.
Coming onto the floor for the away team, Nelson, Gibbons.
Gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. To the wing, right side. From the arc. He buries it from 3. Walker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Walker covering. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
Third quarter off to a great start offensively. That's 3 of their first 4 they've made.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Out to the wing. Here's Davies. And the 3 off target. Gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Miles. 14 feet away. That's short off the rim.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Crafty move. Driving to the basket. Got a piece of it.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Down low. Nelson, no good. Gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Outside Walker. The baseline J. The shot off that time.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Pass to Nelson. Nails it from 3. 19 points in the game.
Hardwood is your friend. He used it to his advantage there.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Oh, it's stolen away. Top of the key, and he gets it to go.
Imagine how much bigger this lead might be if he were a little more selfish.
To snap the cold streak. Miles with a rebound. Gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Walker covering. There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. Walker pulls down the board. Walker's got his 5th rebound in this one. That one doesn't drop.
Just hasn't been his night so far, and if he's unable to find his rhythm, this might be a long night for them.
To the inside. Looking to end this cold spell. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Nelson's got 8.
I just love the ball movement.
Down low. "23 seconds left to play in the third. Will it go? And that's 2 points on the layup. He's got 5.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Here's Miles. 13 points in the game. Pass to Nelson. 4-3. He drops it from range. Nelson's got 6 in the quarter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Delivering the blowout. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. Quinn Snyder with some words for his players.
Let's just keep playing with the same intensity, okay? On misses, you guys really run in space. Anyone can bring it.
Trying to maintain that edge right now. Coach Snyder encouraging his guys.
Solid advice from Coach Snyder, wanting his squad to remain engaged.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. After seeing a franchise player like Luka Doncic traded, you think there's anyone who is truly untouchable now, Tim?
Well, I tell you what, that trade, BA, made me realize nobody in this league is immovable. You just don't know what the future holds, and I think fewer guys will stay with one team their entire careers.
That was a shocker for sure. Tim, we've seen the offensive game of Quentin Grimes go through the roof.
Yeah, BA, he is playing with major confidence right now. In high school and college, he was a lead guard, and that comfortability with the ball is evident.
Quickly becoming one of the most feared defenders in the game, Tim. Dyson Daniels.
Well, the numbers speak for themselves, Brian. Daniels is always engaged. Every second he's on the court, and he's right there lurking for a deflection or a steal.
He misses the free throw, and we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Graham, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
They set the pick. Right at the free throw line, and that's good for 2.
And he knows he can make this shot. I mean, clearly there's no indecision for him from there.
Well, his great advantage is that he can shoot over the top of almost any defender.
Back to Jackson. And it's blocked. They get it back. Harkless shot is good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Here's Kevin Gelly.
Out of bounds. Away team ball. Substitution on the court.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Can't hit from in close.
Now, he was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
And with players now able to earn money at the collegiate level, what does that do for the NBA legs?
Well, I do think overall it's a good thing. As a former college athlete myself, I love to see these guys get rewarded, and possibly you get to the league, you're a little bit more polished and grown up.
Bottom line is you may have made some money, but when you have a chance to play against the best of the best, that's why you go pro.
There's nothing like it.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation. Home team ball. Substitution on the court.
Gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
The 11-footer. Davies with a rebound. To the middle. And that's his third miss in 7 attempts. Gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. From deep. Sends it home from three-point land. 22 points for him.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
All right, Tim, you've covered the NBA for a long time now. What's one thing you wish you could change about how we cover the game?
Well, I think there's a temptation to boil it down to hot takes, and I'd much rather see us cover the appreciation that we all have for the nuances of the actual basketball.
Game has never been more skilled than it is right now.
Totally agree.
To the paint. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
Shooting just 42% so far in the game. Outside Walker. Gets an open look and hits it.
This is their plan in the second half, to try to use the three-point shot to shrink this deficit.
Well, Legs, being a GM in the NBA is a tough gig. What's the most important part of the job, in your opinion?
Well, BA, evaluating talent is still the main responsibility of the job.
First free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Seals. It's tipped, and that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. So it's both teams making substitutions here. The 3-ball. He's off on that one.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You've got to love the effort. That's big time.
Off with the layup. Got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Inside. Oh, they pick off the pass. To the left wing. Pass to Walker. And the jam by Walker.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Well, Tim, with the new CBA, we're likely to see a lot more multi-team trades just to make the money work.
Yeah, B.A., it's more complicated than ever to trade guys straight up. So now teams have to find ways to make moves that involve bringing in an extra team to absorb salaries.
Those puzzle pieces just got a lot more complicated.
So hard to figure it out.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
To the inside. Oh, he picked him clean. And they're on the break. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant 1. Unnecessary contact.
He might be lucky just to get a flagrant 1 there. Lots of contact on that play, and the officials could have gone with a more severe call.
Well, he better be on his best behavior from this point forward. 1 more flagrant of any kind, and he's out of this game. We've got 1:48 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And as NBA franchise values continue to skyrocket, it's pretty amazing to see, isn't it, Legs?
It really is. And even if you're LeBron James, who has said he may want to own a team in the future, he may even need some help footing that bill. It is pricey.
Shooting 2.
Adding zeros by the decades. That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second.
Well, that's the problem, playing catch-up at the end. Every point matters, but at least it wasn't an empty trip.
Pass to Miles. 1:04 left in the fourth quarter here. Walker covering. Shot clock at 6. Here's Miles. That shot off the mark. They set the screen. Pass to Walker. He can't get that one to fall. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A., playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. A statement. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For